Hey YouTube, it's your boy here, Chicago Sport Fan. Welcome at you with another video here along with my man Dwight Schrute over there. And this video is pretty much going to be, with the NFL season coming up, this video is going to be about who's going to be better, Robert Griffin III or Andrew Luck. Okay. I'm going to go one by one here. I'm going to start off, both of these quarterbacks are great quarterbacks. I think they have bright futures. And I really sincerely do mean that. It does take, I'm going to start off the video, another thing, Andrew Luck, I believe, will win the Rookie of the Year, but I'm talking about in the long run. I'm talking about who's going to be better in the long run. Because the thing is, with running quarterbacks, it takes a longer time for them to develop from college defense to NFL defense. The same with quarterbacks like Andrew Luck, who's more of a Ben Roethlisberger type of quarterback. It also takes them some time. But one thing with Cam Newton, Cam Newton's actually, I compare Cam Newton to these two quarterbacks because he has similarities with both the quarterbacks here. The thing with Cam Newton, he is, both quarterbacks are actually, I would say, they have better completion ratings than he does. But the thing is, last year, Cam Newton, he's 6'5", which Andrew Luck's 6'4", RG3 6'2", and he weighs 230 some pounds, something like that. And that's the same with Andrew Luck. And I'm going off lots of stats in this video, which I don't really do that because too many numbers, don't really like it too much. Plus stats sometimes lie, But yeah, last year in the NFL, seeing him come in, he had many rookie quarterback records that he broke. One being a single game, all touchdown. He had 35 touchdowns last season, if you count his running and his passing touchdowns. He had 21 passing touchdowns and 14 rushing touchdowns. And oh yeah, he set a passing rookie record for 4,051. And the thing is, I look at his touchdown interception ratio. It isn't. He only threw 4 more touchdowns than interceptions, which isn't great, and that's because of his inaccuracy at times. He wasn't the most accurate quarterback. But then again, you could see him, throw down deep, huge balls. But RG3, he's a quarterback that can run like Cam Newton. I take that back. Not really like Cam Newton because he's not as big. He can't break as many tackles, but he can get by guys. So I'm using speed as a single edge here. But he can get by with his speed. And the other thing, how I do think RG3 is better than Cam Newton, is his accuracy. He's a much better passer, as in throwing deep and accuracy. And not that Cam Newton's not good. I'm just saying that I think RG3 is better. Andrew Luck's another quarterback with a better completion percentage rating than Cam Newton, like showing in the college years. And I'm just going off the 1 year for both the quarterbacks from last year, for RG3 and Andrew Luck. But yeah, he had, like last year, Andrew Luck had a 71.3, and yeah, I forgot to say this, RG3 had a 72.4 completion percentage rating. But yeah, and then, in Cam Newton's year that he won Heisman, he had a 66.1 completion rating, except he only threw like 210 passes, and he completed 180 of them, which is really good. I looked all this stuff on Wikipedia, so, yeah. So, I'm just going to go down the line with this. Speed, obviously, RG3 is better. He's a better athlete than Andrew Luck is. Yards, that's another thing. In the college year, last year, RG3 threw for 4,293 yards with 37 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Okay, which is great. That's Heisman number. He obviously won the Heisman. But Andrew Luck had 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and 3,517 yards. So if you look at it, they had the same touchdowns, 37, but he threw less interceptions, and he has about a .1 better percentage rating. And now the thing is, who's going to be better in the NFL with this? Most likely, I think it's going to be, this one's really hard because they're both very good passes, and both touchdown and you know, just completions altogether. They're both really good at it. Who's going to be better? I think it's going to be RG3, just because he has a more accurate deep ball. Not that Andrew Luck doesn't, but you know, still. Obviously, RG3 is the better runner. And so I think in the long run, it is going to be RG3 who's going to be the better quarterback. Not that Andrew Luck isn't going to be good, but another thing with running quarterbacks get injured. You know, we've seen it with Michael Vick in the past. We've seen it with Vince Young. He's gotten injured quite a bit, and you know it really hurts these guys' careers. And hopefully that doesn't happen with RG3. It really did kind of hurt Michael Vick because he only had one full season. But otherwise, Michael Vick's really good when he actually plays, and he has periods of time. Let's say he has 5 weeks healthy, and you know when he plays those 5 weeks, they're going to be good 5 weeks. And you know you could go 4 for 1, 5-0 in those 5 weeks, and that's something you could see with RG3. Andrew Luck, Andrew Luck does, he can get out of the pocket. Because when it collapses, really, he can get out. He can break a tackle. He could move to the sideline and make a deep throw. He could do that, which Andrew Luck really can't. But another thing Andrew Luck does is speed. So if the pocket is collapsing, you know, maybe a juke and you can get out, and then it could be a touchdown. And so yeah, and then plus if you look at the teams, Andrew Luck is playing for a Colts team. Okay, and this Colts team isn't good. They got Reggie Wayne as wide receiver. RG3 has Santana Moss. They got some good receivers in the Eddie Royal. I think they got in free agency, which he's not really proven to be that good. He was pretty good with Cutler, my man, and Denver for the short time they were together. But yeah, so I think who will have a success as a team at first is RG3. Even in the long run, I think it's going to take a long time for the Colts to recover. But you never know with the NFL. The Colts could be a playoff team in 3 years, and the Redskins could be just horrible, you know, in the next 3 years. You never know. But yeah, so I'm going to have to go with RG3 as the better quarterback. I've already said that, but yeah, I'm going to have to go with RG3 as the better quarterback. You know, I got a lot of stats in this. Sorry if I got flustered. Sorry if I repeated things. But I'm sure you guys kind of got my gist of things. So you guys tell me what you think on who's the better quarterback. Love to read all your comments. Please like this video. It really helps me out. And another thing that really helps is subscribing to my channel. If you like sports, you know, subscribe. Maybe check out my other videos and all that. But I want to thank all my subscribers that I have right now. And everybody, peace out.